We've got high. Here.
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. They are giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Morales in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back on the door. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter lands. Good defense on the right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Still landing the power shots.
And there's the bell to start round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You've switched off completely. Game on back. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well done with that counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. This is not where Price wants to be. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Price just took a big one. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Stiff.
Come on, you're better than that. You done all that work in
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep me timing on.
Time for the fifth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, Price has got to navigate his way out of this. And down goes Price. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Price in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that.
Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Come on.
Here we go in the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. He just misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tried to score with a jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good. Good man.
Here we go, it's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Can't find a home for that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. And we enter the 8th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Can't score with that hook again. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Morales in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
And there's the bell for round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you two.
Price couldn't take anymore. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Price in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your...
Ready. The right hand's beautiful.
And here comes the 10th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The jab just got blocked. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Incredible work rate. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week.
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Price just took a big one. Talk about Morales in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
You're still landing your power shots. Don't forget.
What was that? What are you doing?
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He parries the right jab away. Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Big whiff with the right hook. Just missed with that hook. Gets nothing but air on that left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
And there's the bell to start round 12. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw the hook, didn't land. Jab misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.